What's up, music lovers? I am Caitlin Hoffman, and I am here with the one and only Kris Allen.
What's up?
What's up?
How's it going?
You know, I'm kind of excited to meet you, and I'm kind of excited to sit down and talk to you.
I'm excited to meet you.
I know.
That you would come all the way out in this crazy weather today and hang out at the show.
Well, you're used to this kind of weather being from Arkansas.
I am. Yes. I guess you are too.
I am. So, first and foremost, congratulations on becoming a daddy. Almost becoming a daddy.
I think I got 6 months left. Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
So is Katie able to travel with you a lot?
She's still doing her job. She's a teacher. She's a high school teacher. So which is great. But on the weekends she can come out. So we were actually just home yesterday.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. We spent a couple days at home.
So where are you going from here? Do you go back home?
No, we're going all the way up the West Coast.
Oh.
Yeah, we actually head to Arizona tomorrow.
Oh, I bet that's hard, isn't it?
It is hard. I mean, that's, people ask, like, what is the hardest part of, like, touring and stuff? And it's being away, but, she's amazing and she makes it easy. She makes it work.
Well, I watched you on American Idol, cheered for you, my family cheered for you.
Gracias. What
was that experience like?
It was a blur. It was exciting, and I have tried not to forget it, but it all happened so fast that it's been really hard not to.
Do you still keep in touch with anyone? Yeah,
I mean, I actually saw a friend of mine that was on the show a couple weeks ago in Atlanta. He's living there now and working there, and and when I go to LA, every once in a while I'll see somebody, and it's Adam Lambert's birthday today, so.
Happy birthday.
Sure. And actually when everything happened to me, I got a lot of texts from those guys like saying, hey, sorry that everything happened. Hope you're okay.
But it's kind of like a family nobody else can understand and nobody else is a part of.
Absolutely. I mean, especially when you go through it together. Everyone thinks that, like, the winners are all hanging out every month, like in an American Idol, some creepy fraternity, and we're not, I promise. I barely know any of them. But
oh, really?
Yeah, which is cool. I mean, everyone's got their own things going on. Everyone's busy. But people from my season, we're all scattered about, but we do see each other every once in a while.
Are you keeping up with this season or any of the seasons?
I caught last season, but I haven't caught any of this season. And I'll tell you why. It's because they made such a big deal about the Nicki and Mariah thing that it made me not want to watch the beginning of it. I know that once it gets to the live stuff, it'll be cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So this tour, the Out Alive tour, kind of fitting considering your car crash. Thank God you're doing so much better.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
When are you going to be able to play guitar? Do you even know? You're just taking it day by day?
Definitely day by day. Actually did my first thing in rehab yesterday. So that was very promising. They said I was healing up right, and actually feel even just a lot better today than yesterday.
Yeah.
So it's gonna get exponentially better from here on out. I don't know when I'll be able to play guitar again. Maybe a couple months. We'll see.
But who cares about that right now? Because all we're concerned about is that you're doing better.
I'm doing good.
And nobody was seriously hurt.
Yeah.
Your song "Vision of Love," the first single off of this album, I really, really like it.
Thank you.
The music video was a little bit sad.
It was.
But I was empowered after watching it.
That was the point.
Was that your theme for the music video? Did you come up with that?
We had there were so many people that came up with treatments and stuff for the video, and a lot of them were very abstract and very weird. And and that stuff is cool, and I actually like a lot of that stuff. But for this song in particular, I wanted it to have characters, and I wanted it to have people that other people could connect to, and that was the idea. I got with the director, and we came up with the idea together, and we put the characters that are in the song to life, and I think it made a lot of sense to people, and kind of hit, it hit a lot of strings with people too.
Yeah. One thing that I've noticed about you, even during your competition at Idol, is you're true to who you are. I mean, that is such an admirable quality, and I mean, it's very obvious in your music.
Thank you.
It never sways. It's just who Kris Allen is. What is another song that you feel is really, really special in this album?
And this is probably completely left from Vision of Love, but one of my favorites from the record is Monster, and I think it's because it shows a little bit different side. I don't think it's a side that people have seen before, and it's a lot of fun to perform live. I had a great time writing it, and it's a little bit darker, which I think is the side that people haven't seen before. But it's kind of sneaking out. And in that, I'm not saying I'm a dark guy or like but it's out there. It's a little bit of mystery, I guess.
So when you wrote that song, was it something that just kind of hit you, or?
Yeah, I mean, I was writing with my buddy, and just the lyrics and stuff started coming, and I had the idea of like of guy, and I guess it would be me, but a guy that's always going to break your heart. Sorry.
Ladies.
I'm already taking some.
Yes, you are. Okay, now something that a lot of people might not know about you is that you're very passionate about missions, and you're very passionate about giving back. You've made trips to a lot of different countries. What is one country that you've really remembered, and any specific experiences that really touched your life? The
last trip that I went on was this fall to Kenya, and we went with World Vision, and it was so cool to kind of see what they do. And they've actually come out on tour with us for the Out of Lab tour, and we're able to people can sponsor children at the shows and stuff like that. So it's been really cool to partner with him in that. And Kenya was a really beautiful place. Like the first place we went was very Africa. It was hot and sandy, and there were camels walking around from me to you. It was kind of crazy. But the second place was beautiful and mountainous and green and rainy, and it was awesome.
So, I mean, camels.
Camels, yeah. It's pretty insane.
Did you just like reach out and touch them?
I didn't touch any of the camels because
they spit.
They do spit, and I don't want to like get kicked or something. I don't know. I don't want to disrespect the people either.
Have you stayed in touch with anyone from those trips?
Yeah, actually, I met a guy named Milton who does jewelry there. He like runs this jewelry shop, and he's a young guy. He's actually about my age, and he's got a kid, and so we kind of bonded. And he emailed me the other day, and he's just saying like, "Hey, I hope you got home fine." And they're not able to email a lot because he doesn't have a computer, but he took his time to email me, and I emailed him back, and we've been kind of talking a little bit.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it is very cool. The people there are so amazing, and when you go over there to try to like change something, and it's crazy how it always changes you.
That's what I was about to ask you. I mean, I know you've had a lot of experiences in your life, and the car crash. How has that changed your perspective on life?
I've always been one to like try to take it like as it is, and try to take things as you go, and not like worry so much about the future, and I still want to be that person. I really do. I mean, things happen in life, crazy things, and people go through crazy stuff. I mean, this is the craziest thing I've ever been through, and the scariest thing I've ever been through when you go through something like that and your family's in danger. But I'm still gonna live my life like I always have, and just be smart and be happy and be respectful, and I don't know.
Well, you have an amazing fan base. And
I do, absolutely.
As I told you earlier, we have a few questions.
I'm scared.
No, don't be scared.
Should I be scared?
No.
Are they scary questions?
Some of them might be scary.
Okay.
Some of them you might have heard before, but I think overall they're pretty good. And one that I didn't actually write down, I remember from my Facebook. One guy asked, and I don't even remember his name, he wants to know, what is a song that you feel like you sing the very best?
Ooh. Wow. One of my songs?
Any song.
Any song. Wow, that's a good one.
I know. I'd never heard that.
Probably, my wife always tells me that I sing slow songs good, and the song off the record called "Leave You Alone" it's pretty soulful song, and it's a little bit waltzy as well. So I feel like I can sing it really good.
And does she try and waltz with you when you're singing that
No,
song?
she actually doesn't like that song, but not that she doesn't like it. She doesn't. There's a message in it that is not like a typical love song. So.
Okay. Julia Day at Julia Har.
I don't understand Twitter handles
I don't understand
at all.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
okay.
you, because I was struggling there. Julia wants to know, could you ask him if he's got any plans for Europe or Germany?
Ooh, I wish. And maybe that'll happen soon. I hope so. I'd love to tour over there. I know that we've been asked to from fans and stuff like that. So hopefully it'll happen as soon as possible. Maybe the end of this year or maybe next year sometime. I think it'd be killer. Maybe.
Keep bugging him, Julia.
Talk to other people. Don't talk to me. Talk to my agent.
And I should probably tell you, I'm reading these word for word, okay?
That's fine.
So you're hearing them as I
You're
am.
not paraphrasing.
Okay, from Shoshana.
Shoshana. Let's just, whatever.
Best part and hardest part about being on tour, what is the key to getting my Twitter request song played at a show?
That's a lot of questions.
You only get one answered.
Yeah. The best part is touring. What is the key to getting my Twitter request song played at a show? Because we do a request song every night, and that I look at on Twitter and Facebook. The only thing is it has to be good. It has to be a good song.
So come up with a good one.
Other than that, don't ask me to do Gangnam Style. I'm not going to do it. I'm not saying Gangnam Style is not a good song, but I don't know how to do that. Maybe I could.
Oh, okay, Ryan.
We're going to do it tonight.
Ryan Glover wants to know, is there still going to be a second single off of Thank You, Camellia?
I don't know. Possibly.
Any plans on a third album? He also wants to know that.
Yeah. Definitely. We're hoping to get in the, this leg of the tour ends in March. We're hoping to get in the studio in March and record start recording a third record and writing and with everything that's happened, we might have to push it back a little bit, which kind of stinks, but I have to look out for myself and I got to get better. But so maybe it'll get pushed back to I don't know. Till we go back out, maybe we can start recording in May or June or something like that.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah.
It's coming. Be patient. Okay. And Carol Stevens wants...
That was an easy one.
I know. It's called One Real Fan.
Oh, okay. Nice.
She wants to know, what is the best experience of your life so far, or what is a dream experience? So you can answer either.
The best experience of my life so far has been I love doing things, and I got to do some cool stuff. When talking about traveling, I got to shark dive one time, and that was with great whites. That was the most exciting thing I've ever done.
With great whites.
Yeah, it was insane.
Talk about adrenaline.
Oh yeah, I'm a pretty chill guy, but I was like jumping out of my wetsuit that day. It was amazing.
You were in a cage, right?
I was, yeah, for sure.
Did they come up to the cage?
It came up to the cage. And you know what's sad is that I was the first one to get in. And I got in, and it came by the cage. And then I got out, and I'm standing at the top of the boat, and all my friends are in the cage. And the shark bites the cage, which I don't even fear for my friend's life. I'm, like, rooting for the shark. I'm like, yes!
Some friend you are.
I'm terrible. It was exciting, though.
Well, you always see that on the Discovery Channel.
It's real.
It is real.
I was in South Africa. It was a killer.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Okay. And the very last question that I'm going to ask is from Artist Supporter.
All right.
Ask him if he was channeling JT or Timbaland.
They are probably talking about, because I told you we do a request song every night. We did Cry Me a River the other night. And it was a lot of fun. It really was. I've done that song a couple times before everything has happened, and because I used to play in bars for 3 hours and I had to play stuff. So that was a song that I usually played, but never played it full band, and it was cool. I don't know who I was. I think I was channeling a little bit of both.
He was channeling.
Because when it comes to the the damage is done, so I guess I believe in Timbaland.
You should probably do some more Timbaland songs or Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, well, that wraps up this interview. I had a lot of fun.
I did too. We're coming back to Tulsa for sure.
You're awesome.
And I think you're the reason.
Oh, I'm touched. Be jealous, all of you out there, Kris Allen fans. Okay, well, once again, I am Caitlin Hoffman, and for more information on Kris Allen, you can continue watching Streamcult.com. But as of now, I am out of here.
Let's go.
Please hang up and try again.